Hi guys, welcome to my review of the new MXQ S905. The guys over at Acemax have sent me this to do a review on it. So let's take a look at what we get, guys. You've got quad-core 64-bit Cortex A53 processor, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 1 gig of DDR3. We've got a pentacore Mali 450 GPU. That's your graphics processor, guys, if you're not up on that. AirPlay, DLNA, Miracast, 8 gigabytes of storage, Android Lollipop 5.1, Widevine, Play Ready, Very Matrix, and it is a 5 volt DC, 2 amps output. So we're going to take a look at what we get inside the box, guys. Wow, that's a big difference between the old MXQ and the new one, guys. That's your IR receiver for your remote. That's your front, guys. That's your top. On your right hand side you've got micro SD, 2 USB ports. On the rear you've got an AV output, Ethernet input, HDMI output, which is HDMI 2.0, digital optical output, and the power socket. On the left you've got nothing, guys. Don't get this confused, guys. This is the latest MXQ. This is model G9C. Pretty light as well, guys. So I'll just put that there. This is the remote. Nice soft rubber touch buttons. Here we go, guys. 5 volt DC output with 2 amps. A standard HDMI cable. Just a basic setup instructions. If you'd like to view them a bit more in detail, guys, just pause this video. So that's the box emptied. There we go, guys. Now we're going to switch over to the video of the device booting up, and we're going to see how it performs. Okay, guys, now we're booted up. We're going to take a quick look around. Can go up to 1080 60 Hz. As you can see, a nice interface. Let's take a look in my apps. .2. This is pre-installed with the firmware, guys, nothing on it. Play Store, music player, organizer, movie player, Miracast, media center, app installer, web browser, file browser, gallery, Google settings. What this will do, guys, is if you're not up on how to set up a box with add-ons, what you can do is use this. This will download a lot of unused stuff, but you can use this to get yourself started, and once you load up afterwards you can uninstall anything that you don't use. That's your Miracast media center. Online you've got, locally you've got file browser, movie player, gallery. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is take you helper. I'm going to set it off doing its thing. I'm going to pause the video as it will take a while, and once it's finished, guys, or once it's close to finishing, I will start this video again just before it finishes. Okay, guys, now that's done, I'm just going to come out of the app. Also, guys, if you haven't noticed, this is all the apps that are installed. There's no other apps that are unwanted apps installed whatsoever. This is everything, guys. With a lot of firmwares on a lot of devices, there's always luck that's no good to anyone. This is a nice firmware. It responds really well to the remote, although one downside I see with the remote is it's not gyro remote. The cursor is functional by the directional pad around the OK button. So if I just press it, as you can see, I can go up, down, left, right. I haven't got to click on the button each time I want to move it. I can just keep my finger on it, which is a bonus, because the old MXQ, it was a similar function, but every time you wanted to move the cursor you had to press the button like so. But with this one you don't, you can just keep your finger on it and it moves. That is the only improvement they have made with the remote that is basic with it. Myself personally, I prefer a gyro remote or an air mouse. So if you're looking at sticking with this device, guys, I suggest you get an air mouse or a trackpad or something like that that controls the cursor a lot better. Right, guys, moving on. We're going to start helper as finished. As you can see, it's downloaded a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff, depending on where you're from, is unusable, so you would have to remove it yourself, guys. It's pretty simple to remove it. All you have to do is highlight the add-on that you don't require, press the menu button, bring up the add-on information and uninstall it. Now it's going through all the add-ons, guys, checking for updates, updating the add-ons. These are all the music add-ons. All the program add-ons. I'm just going to take you into system information. At the bottom, guys, on the CPU usage, although it is checking multiple repos and updating, it has got a very low CPU usage. The memory usage is, depending on what you're using on it, guys, it can be from anything from 60 up to 80% on the RAM. But don't forget, this device has only got 1 GB of RAM. I am going to nip in to the repos, guys. I am going to add this one so I can show you the 4K playing. It will take a while, guys, while all these add-ons are updated, all the repos are checked. I have tested and tested over the past few weeks, guys, and only the 4K files are working on this. So I will show you just the 4K. This is 4K at 30 frames a second, guys. This is running over Wi-Fi. This is 4K, 30 frames a second over Wi-Fi, guys. It will play the 60 frames per second, guys, but everything goes out of sync as it cannot handle the 60 frames, but the 4K 30 frames per second plays absolutely smooth over Wi-Fi also, as you've just seen, guys. Overall experience, guys, with this device, really has a nice response to the remote. Downfall, the cursor function. It is an improvement over the old MXQ, but still again, I prefer either a gyro remote, air mouse, trackpad. So if you are thinking of purchasing one of these guys, I would recommend you also purchase either a trackpad, keyboard, or air mouse, anything like that. For basic functionality, the remote does an excellent job, but to have the simplicity and that little extra functionality, I would recommend either an air mouse, a trackpad, as I say. The device runs really nice and smooth, guys. I've had no crashes, no errors, nothing like that popping up whatsoever. I do like the interface on this home screen, desktop, however you want to call it. I prefer to call it just a home screen. A lot of people call them desktops. But yeah, overall, guys, nice little device, very responsive to the basic remote that comes with it. As I say, if you're going to purchase one of these, I would recommend either a keyboard with a trackpad, air mouse, gyro remote. I hope this video helped you out, guys. I want to thank Acemax for sending me this device to do a review on. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, guys, and I shall catch you on the next one. All details towards Acemax will be in the description, guys. Their site, a link to the product. Don't forget to share. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.